Hello, chat. I did not forget to open my video tube. Ha 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 ha. Professional streamer here. Hello. Hello, chat. How we doing today? Hi, Acrafius. Peak. I need to make like a. I'm slowly building up like a repertoire I can use to make emotes for the channel, and I want to make them free emotes, but apparently can't. Also, how does my sound level sound? I spent some time messing around with Streamlabs to try to get it to like a more normal stream level of volume, since my streams have been incredibly fucking quiet. So let me know if it's like getting too loud or if it's peaking or anything. But from my testing of my test streams earlier, this should be a pretty decent level. But let me know if anything needs adjusting, because these are brand new sound levels, brand new audio levels. But yeah, I need to make like a peak emote with the box specifically, since you always use the box. You'd say about equal to other streams? Really? That's really interesting. It should be, interesting. Alright. Well, we'll see. I'll take a look at the VOD afterwards and see how it is. Because definitely with the VODs, especially when I was looking at like cutting clips and things like that, it was very noticeably quiet, and I had to up the gain on like the final, on like when cutting things. Oh, it's equal to other streamers' streams. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, because before we were hitting quite a bit lower, and it was very noticeable when I was like swapping between like my VOD or recording and like listening to like Rima Evanstar or things like that, because she's one of like the VTubers I watch fairly regularly. Okay, well, but we're here to see if NTE is going to NTR one of my other gachas. For those who don't know, which, if you're in the gacha sphere, I don't really know how you wouldn't, because it fucking blew up the goddamn internet yesterday. But NTE Neverness to Everness, which had a, like, big gameplay demo and trailer, in June. Was it GDC? I forget, but it was June, last year, and kind of made a big splash in the gacha sphere. Put out a new trailer, because they are opening up their closed beta test, which I am definitely applying for, and we'll see if I can use my abysmally small stream, but still looks impressive YouTube channel to sway them into getting me into the closed beta, because I am very curious. Hopefully the NTR thumbnail and stream doesn't scare them off, but if it is, too bad, I guess. I live on the rocks, I don't hear shit. I mean, no, fair. Like, it's fair. Like I said, if you're in, when I say you're in the gacha sphere, I don't mean you play gacha games, I mean you actually, like, you know, have, like, gacha communities or things like that on, like, your, you know, YouTube recommended an algorithm, or on, like, your Twitter algorithm. Hi, main.
Well,
and those kinds of things, right? That's what I mean by gacha sphere, is when you're, like, actually, even if not interacting, at least, like, seeing stuff from the community, because... And, like, yeah, NTE did kind of blow the fuck up yesterday, because they just dropped it out of nowhere. And same thing happened with Silver Palace, but to an even more extreme degree, because Silver Palace literally had zero marketing until, like, 3 days ago. But this is the first time we ever saw it with, like, an incredible trailer and incredible look into it, and it's been in development for, like, 4 years now or something.
Has it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, on the...
nothing known until suddenly.
Yeah, on the Silver Palace stream, we looked into it and did a little digging, and it turns out that the studio that makes it, is making it, was founded in 2021, and this is their only credit. They have not made a game before.
Oh.
So that means at least 3.5, maybe, or at least like 3 and a quarter or half, or 4-ish years, 3 to 4 years is the point. They have been working on this game, and literally the first they just dropped it out of fucking nowhere.
Yeah,
NTE, on the other hand, has a year of, like, hype built up around it now, so... Close to a year,
Alright,
at least.
we can drift the horses. That's good enough for me.
Oh, yeah. We can drift the I mean, I would honestly prefer the horse riding over driving cars anyway. I don't really like driving in games that much. It was, like, my least favorite part of GTA games. But, you know, I know a lot of people excited about it.
Anime GTA, sign me up, you know? Also, they have the
Like,
initial D car, so...
True. Honestly, in terms of, like, the, movements and whatnots they've shown in the game, what interests me more is the gravity shifting urban exploration part. Like in my thumbnail shows that, like, what's her face, one of the poster girls, is, like, walking up and down a skyscraper, and that's something they showed off, was you being able to, like, change the plane of gravity while doing urban exploration, and that seems like a lot of fun to me. I'm really curious about that.
That does seem cool, yeah.
Yeah. The cars are whatever. I mean, I'll still use them to get from place to place faster and do them when they're necessary, but that's not the part that excites me about it, personally.
So many gacha games coming out soon, TM.
And there's Ox, and there's Enfield. What am I going to fucking do? I mean, I'm not that hyped about Ananta. I just know fucking everyone else, like, all of our peeps are. But hello, Jinx. How was the NTE trailer? Haven't seen it yet. We haven't seen it yet either, because I'm fucking yapping with Main before we actually. We're supposed to watch it. That's the entire point of, like, the stream. But, you know, we've got to get like 10 to 30 minutes of yap out first before doing literally anything productive. But yeah, sorry, you're saying, Main?
They added Laffy to it again. I gotta play.
True. Yeah, I don't know. Like, Enfield is a is a hard yes no matter what. And at this point, Silver
Yeah.
Palace is at least for launch. I mean, we'll see how things. I really hope it lives up to what what it's showing off, because it's got like a good amount of polish. And we spent like what 2.5 hours dissecting the combat frame by frame 2 days ago in last stream. Speaking of which, I still need to cut that chunk out for a video, but.
I didn't see that, but that's awesome.
Yeah, because like the thing is like, yeah, it's like, oh, they have parries and stuff, but like we're trying to figure out like whether they are parries, they are block mechanics. Turns out they're perfect block mechanics. Perfect block mechanics build up stagger, but regular blocks do not.
Ooh.
They have, it's like very heavy it's a QTE based system, but like Honkai Impact style QTE, not PGR, where like after certain conditions you can swap into a character to do a special intro attack sort of thing, right?
Yeah.
But the way it works after analyzing the footage, we realized that there's actually like a QTE bar resource tracker at the very bottom, right? So you can build up to 3 QTEs to have saved in a row, which means you could theoretically do like triple QTE rotations that could be good for whatever fucking reason. And characters all have a secondary weapon, which for MC is like a gun, but for like the Bunny Girl Artoria character is a shield, and those shields don't build, and like those secondaries don't build up any QTE gauge. You have to use melee. You get extra for doing perfect blocks and things like that, and dodge counters and things. So yeah, it's pretty interesting. I know we analyzed a lot to figure out the exact mechanics they were showing. so many frame by frame moments, but yeah. We love Yap here. I mean, yeah, the Gundala loves Yap, and if you don't like the Yap, then get the fuck out the Gundala. Jump in the river of Styx, you'll be fine. You can swim, right?
Really?
Surely. What the fuck? This has 1.2 million views already? It literally came out 24 hours ago. But, you know, like
yeah, it goes crazy.
Yeah, I mean, NTE did have does have like a year, right, of hype already built up from the first showcase. So I'm excited to kind of see what they have. I also need to check if there's any other media other than the stuff I saw last year that I haven't seen. Is that Weiss? Since the only thing about NTE was that I noticed it didn't look super. The combat did not impress me. Everything else did. But the combat that was shown last year did not impress me, but also, you know, that was still very early on. It's very possible they haven't really developed or even, like, figured out kind of how they want to differentiate the combat, right? Because that was basically alpha footage. More so showing off, like, the value proposition of the whole, like, urban exploration and GTA part, right? The combat it's not wooer. The combat isn't, like, the thing they're trying to sell, I guess, is the point.
Yeah.
Alright. Anyway, with a blue creature here popping up, let's actually finally watch the fucking trailer. Please keep your Scooter-wise, I'm logged in. Please keep your hands and feet inside and visible whilst on the Gundala. Then exits are all around, true and real. I mean, if you want to dip your hand into the river of Styx, you can, but I can't guarantee you will get a splinter. All the people dreaming that GTA 6 is even real are thirsting for a new game. Fake GTA 6 trailers, by the way, it's just GTA 5.
So true.
Yeah, Lil has it on NTE. I mean, yeah, like I said, like the exploration part looks interesting to me, but the combat didn't particularly grab me. And I will say, compared to like Silver Palace, it's did not hit quite the same. But you know, we also have a good amount of hags on the cover here, so we'll see how it looks like. All I remember seeing about NT is apparently some characters had AI art for icons. I did not know that. Yo.
I didn't know that either.
I answered that survey. They seem to express that they are a casual focus game. Yeah, which honestly makes sense. Like, if you want to have... It makes sense for any big open world gacha, and you know, there's so many now trying to compete in the space because of the success of Genshin and Star Rail and ZZZ and now Wuwa. It makes sense, though, that you need to have at least some degree of, like, casual mass market appeal, because you can't pay your bills with hardcore players. Like, Mihoyo and Kuro, you know, who makes Wuthering Waves, both have a much stronger, like, focus on, like, hardcore mechanical gameplay, like, players for their previous games before the big ones, and they make, like, literally less than 5% of what their current games, or like their newer games make. It's really hard to fund a gacha off of like a hardcore gaming mechanical group, player base. You're still primarily funded by like the large amount of like casual monthly pass, battle pass players, as well as like all of the whales, and like caring about super deep, like high skill nuanced combats and being really good at that aren't that great of an intersection, generally speaking. Like Rexland is one of those, but part of the reason he's special is because he's an exception to that rule, right? Like Rexland is a Giga Whale who always maxes out every character in every game he plays, but he's also really fucking good at playing the games. If you've ever seen his ruler runs, I mean, I've been familiar with his content for like over 4+ years because he was a PGR content creator primarily before Wua actually kind of gave him a lot more, like, a much bigger community and viewership. Gamers are too aware of the gambling trap. Smile. I mean, it's not even that, right? Like, a big part of it reminds me of, there was this video by Waveman I watched about, like, the whole, like, Star Rail power creep, quote-unquote, thing, which, like, power creep is real in Star Rail, but it's not nearly as bad as people think they are. They just don't really understand how endgame buffs work. But anyway, he had what I thought was a really grounded take, and it's one of the videos I kind of want to watch in, like, a react stream that I'm planning on having next week. Just kind of watching different videos, right? Building a playlist for it. But he had a really grounded take on the whole HSR thing because, like, basically the argument he was making is that it's like a bit ridiculous to assume that even a quarter of players for Star Rail even like are aware of or care about the end game. It's also very realistic to expect that even half of that actually plays the end game, and then half of that actually tries to clear to the end of the end game, and even less, and then even half of that, so like 1/32 of the community, like, even clears with 36 stars consistently. Like, the reality is that most casual players, which are the main volume, and therefore the main volume of, like, your monthly pass, your battle pass, as well as, like, you know, your occasional spending $5-10 here dolphining stuff, and your whales, your hyper whales who don't care that much about endgame balance because they're fucking pulling, like, E6s anyway, and S5 E6s anyway, are the majority of the income, and they don't care about endgame balance for the most part. They're pretty insensitive to it. So, like, the people who, like, are really care about power creep in, like, a game like HSR, and really care about, like, the having, like, high skill, smart plays, like, really min-maxing meta and making meta stuff, like, they don't spend as much money because they're clearing the endgame content without spending as much money, right? Without whaling. And, yeah, I think that's a really grounded and realistic and pragmatic take on the whole situation, because the reality is that if you look back historically, both MiHoYo and Kuro have had much more, like, I guess, like, power balance, like, skillful gameplay focused, like, molding focused, more competitive with weekly and game leaderboard sort of thing, focus games prior to the ones they've made that are the ones in the public eye and the ones that people probably think are their only games. And they make criminally less money. Like, it is embarrassing how little money they make compared to Wua and Genshin and Star Rail and ZZZ. Like, it is comically low amounts of money. Despite how good Honkai Impact is, and despite how good PGR is. But the reality is that trying to appeal to that kind of a market just doesn't make you as much money as having a much more lower bar to entry, casual mass markets, mainstream appeal focus game. And the nice thing is that they also, at the very least, both of them are noticeably funneling some of the money from their more successful, more lucrative games back into the other games, because, like, Honkai Impact and Gun Girl Z have been definitely receiving a lot of that HSR, Genshin, Wua, whatever money into their development, because damn, the patches have been fucking peak in those games. They're definitely like the darling children being funded by the successful little brothers and cousins they have. Alright, anyway, right, trailer, ha ha ha, ha ha ha, ha ha ha. Yes, 20 minutes in, we watched the trailer now, ha ha ha. Okay, I don't know why I started in the middle. 1.2.
You were, like, hovering over it.
I guess so, yeah. Yes, Hotta Studio, other successful game, Tower of Fantasy. Wait, is this the Tower of Fantasy, babes?
Yes, that was in the.
Oh, is it the studio or the publisher? Because that's different.
I think it's the studio.
Huh. Okay. Interesting. I did like that TOF let you make your own waifu, but it definitely did not become an industry practice, really. Cute. Creature with a creature hammer.
Yeah.
Wait, why am I not full screen? Okay, I fuck with this music though. Vampire creature. Hey, look, guys, it's Wise.
It is Wise.
How you doing, Wise? Why are you working in a coffee shop? That's one of the poster girls.
I think her name's Mint.
Oh my god, Catgirl Mints? Mixed with Miku, kind of. Miku Mints? Is that you? Damn, I fuck with this track though. Kiana, is that you? Yayi, is that you? I mean, if either of them are like anything close to like Yayi and Kiana or Mei for people who don't play Impact in Chinese. Hat. Yo, who this though? Hello? 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 How you doing? You come here often? Actually, both of them, damn. Okay, now they're showing off the limited characters. Because these designs are hitting it really different. Holy. We love hags on the Gundala. Let's go, hag lineup! Oh, it's actually a pretty nicely designed male character. I'm just adding this song to my playlist. This is a killer track. Huh. With the guitar breakdown, I'm kind of hoping now like one of the metal VTubers who does covers this, but we just have like a really dirty death metal drop there. Katie Cat, if you're here, if you're listening to this, please make a cover of this song. Or Fudakachi Mana. Or Zephyriana. Or Fruit. Huh. It's cute looking. We love hags! Let's go! I like how it's like little poster girl, MCs, the one guy in the trailer, wing person, and then hag, we love hags. The hag lineup is pretty peak. I mean, honestly, that plus like the mobility stuff, the urban exploration stuff they showed off, really has me interested. I know Ananta's also supposed to be like urban style, right? Because like I want to play an urban setting game with Wuwa mobility. That's just what I want.
This one doesn't seem to have. I mean, we don't know too much about the mobility, but Ananta has like the Spider-Man hook and stuff.
Yeah. Ananta has like the Spider-Man hook. This one has like I was mentioning in the previous one. They had like the gravity shifting like mechanic. Damn, that was actually okay. Yeah, that's pretty hype. That is pretty hype. Containment test sign up starts now. There's a few things I wanted to rewind here for this. Also,
like this really large amount of characters they showed off.
Yeah, they did. But I mean, you know, year of hype already. They got to like really develop the characters. It's just that what noticeably, all the hags are new for sure. Like this character we saw, and this character we saw, the gremlin with the gremlin hammer, and Tesla, but with.
I think that we saw the Umbrella Lady before. She just didn't have a name.
I think so too. Yeah, I remember there being like at least one or two like hag slash onesans in the previous one, but they mostly showed off like these younger characters.
Yeah, we didn't. We know a good.
I don't think Wise was in there either, was he? Yeah, we definitely saw like made Miku earlier though. Miku Mint.
Yeah.
Miku Mint has definitely been seen before. Damn, that's a nice drop. I love how funky this beat is. I think we saw this character before, but maybe I'm just conflating that with all the fucking Alicia shit.
We did say it, but we don't know her name.
Yeah.
We still don't know her name.
We hag maxing with this game? Hell yeah, we are. We definitely did not see Yayi before, because I would have fucking remembered her. I would have remembered her. I am enjoying, though, that we're going from, like... I don't know.
Pink one.
I mean, I like winged one, obviously, but a bit of, like, a... adult Hersher of vibe Kiana feel to it.
I think we know.
Definitely not like actual Kiana's personality though. Definitely not like the optimistic bubbly type. This is very adult May though. And yes, everything is Honkai Impact. Everything is the Honkai verse. I fell into like, maybe I'll do a stream going really deep into it at some point, but oh yeah, we did see her. I distinctly remember her. I distinctly remember her from the previous trailers.
I don't think we know her name.
Maybe not, but I distinctly remember her.
There's a list here though, yeah.
Wait. Oh, hey,
no,
feet.
We do. It's Fadia. Yeah, there's like 4 seconds of feet. It's straight.
I did not notice, but it makes sense that you would.
I just paid attention to everything.
Yeah, that's fair. I in the first watch through, especially, I did randomly get distracted by just like the beat happening. 1 sec. I'm saving this because I kind of want to do like a fan art of this particular part. It looks really nice, and I've been kind of compiling more things. Now that I'm getting more comfortable with digital painting, I actually want to start working on some fan art projects. Feet. Oh, still feet.
Yeah, it's like 4 seconds of feet.
Yeah, that's a solid chunk of feet for very sexy witch Onesan. She doesn't really give that much hag energy. She also is kind of in the middle with like Onesan hag energy, but I still fuck with it. 100% hag energy here though. I don't care what their official Asian game is. This is a hag. This is an elegant Asiatic hag. Or Asian hag. Asiatic's referring to like linguistic things. Yep, massively hag. Yeah, no, who was it in chat? Yeah, Gion. Yeah, very Gion. Yeah, Flight. Yeah, very... well, he's a little bit more masculine than Gion, I feel like. Gion has a bit more of that, like...
kind of like
Asian femme energy going on. Like, this guy is... definitely got a bit more, like... masculine... vibe to him comparatively. Who would be a good comparison point?
He reminds me of an in-between of like Sunday and Jingyuan.
Yeah, that's actually probably a good way to put it. Yeah, in between like Sunday and Jingyuan, and it's not just because of the white hair. I mean, he has like the Sunday like, very neutral, mysterious thing going on with that like Jingyuan maturity sort of thing going on, I guess. Hi, Sunday Dad. Hi, Sundad. I need the upper half of that character. Drift. Ball time, vroom vroom. I feel like this is definitely a standard A rank character.
The vampire?
Yeah.
I think she's...
she could be an S, I guess.
Could be.
Yeah.
I don't know, I like her.
I wouldn't be surprised if she was like a standard S though. Like some definitely seem like they would be like upcoming limiteds. But I mean, I'm pretty sure the guy is gonna be a standard S because they're gonna want to have like a standard S on a standard S that's male, you know?
Yeah, they gotta have the one male.
Yeah, I mean, like the coffee guy looks like he's probably like a standard A character.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if all of these are like the standard S's. Since... well, that's 7, though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's 7. That's kind of a fat pool for, like, standard S on a game launch. So very possible some of these are gonna be like early limiteds. Like maybe two, like maybe they'll have a 5 pull, and then 2 of them are gonna be like the patch 1.0 limiteds.
Yeah.
The character after the defeat Onesan give Chingchu energy? Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I don't know. Out of all of these, though, who feels the most likely to be? I feel like she feels a lot more like a limited design than the others do. Personally, the witch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just feel like
I could see the parasol girl as well. Pottery.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, out of all of them, these two definitely feel like they're the most like extra designed, I guess, to be like limited characters, right?
Yeah.
Because all of these have still good designs, but their outfits especially are a lot more. They're a lot less embellished than these two, where they have a lot more going on, which is pretty common with limited designs.
There's like an MC. Like, is it the two white hair?
I can only assume it's them because they look like they're very similarly designed, and a male female next to each other all the way in the back. They have to be MCs, right?
Really?
Halter Studio, yeah. So yeah, same as Tower of Fantasy. Y'all mentions, is Tower of Fantasy still going? I don't even know if it's EOS or not.
I think it's still up.
I definitely didn't hear anything
really
about it EOSing, but yeah. All right.
I missed to touch it. I just never did.
I'll actually sign up for the beta later, but
If it'll let you.
What do you mean? Smile.
Some people have been having trouble with the site, supposedly. I did,
but I'm a content creator, quote unquote. I'm a very washed up content creator. Okay, but let's see what else they have on here. NTE.perfectworld.com. Why did it have to be NTE?
It is.
That is like 100% a Dojin title. NTR Perfect World. Like that is 100%. Like at least 3 different Dojins. Like hold that.
Probably.
Supernatural, urban, open world coexisting with anomalies. I mean, like, I have, like, applied for closed betas in the past, in, like, the past, like, 2-ish years also, and not gone into creative programs, but to be fair, I wasn't making any content then, right? Like, I literally hadn't posted a video on the channel in, like, 2 years the last time I tried to, like, sign up for something. So it makes sense I didn't get into content creator programs now, but now that I'm actually, like, more regularly streaming and stuff, who knows? Hard to say. That being said, it's very possible the Ugly Bastard and the NTR thing is just gonna get me blacklisted from the beta.
Surely.
Probably don't want someone who's going to be frequently making NTR jokes to be covering the game. Fish. I just saw someone sponsored by TOF for the 5.0 release. Yeah. If she's Witch Hat, then I'm very targeted. Yup. Damn, okay, someone stretches.
Yeah.
Dive into the throat. Yeah, like, this is just, like, hardcore, like, these are the A-ranks vibes right now.
Yeah, not only men Sakuri, those are all definitely A-ranks.
And I feel like it either has to be, like, Miku Mint, or it has to be, like... Cat Tesla. Like, one of these two has to be, like, your free A-rank, right? Maybe both.
It's gotta be Mint. It's gotta be the.
Yeah, she has been. The thing is, because both of them have been featured in like a lot of the like teaser art and trailers, though. But Mint definitely has Miku Mint has definitely been getting a lot more in this particular round. Because like even like the thumbnail for this video has a Cat Tesla walking on this like stuck to the side of the building.
Yeah, I mean, not only are Mint could be, but I mean it could just be both. But I
Drifto.
feel like slightly more.
Bang, whoosh, cute.
Sakura is definitely an A rank.
So like seeing this too makes me a bit excited because this suggests that they may do something along the lines of taking like ZZZ influence in their storytelling. And when I say storytelling, I'm not like... I've mentioned this a lot on previous streams, but I feel like I should be like very clear about what I mean when I say terminology-wise. When I say storytelling, I'm not talking about the plots or the lore or like the arcs or anything like that. I'm saying in how they present the story. right? Like ZZZ has a very unique way of how it presents the story, both in terms of like the cinematics, in the way it handles like the classic visual novel formula for its regular conversations, and especially with like its its manga style design in certain storytelling moments and everything. Like it has its that's all the storytelling part is what I'm talking about. And this makes me interested because this suggests if they take like even any influence at all from ZZZ for storytelling, that'll make us a lot more hype, right?
Yeah.
Like if they're doing like, you know, they're doing story sequences in like the similar like ZZZ like panel by panel style and everything, that's a lot more exciting than, you know, a game having occasionally cool cinematics and then characters standing there talking at you with flat camera angles.
Yeah.
Haha, I'm Forest 3.0.
I love
Forest
Forest
3.0. I mean, they got better in 3.1 and past, but 3.0 was so bad about those storytelling aspects, and it was like such a stark contrast for any other like big Honkai-verse players like myself, because in the exact same patch in Impact, the part 2 story patch that they added on the exact same like patch cycle was so cinematic. Like it was crazy how cinematic it was. And it was just a very stark contrast between the two. Is that all the information? Oh wait, no, here we go. Characters! And they're like, holy fuck, that is loud. But I like the beat, so let's do this real quick. That's the wrong one. You said not a way to like, ugh, Jesus. Jesus. I need to open my volume mixer real quick. Chrome, okay. Okay, yeah, that's much more acceptable level of, maybe a bit lower actually. Stream might have a problem hearing me. Ranksist. I am not necessarily a ranksist, but you gotta, like, being real, it is pretty noticeable the design differences that are gonna happen between, like, standard A's and limited characters, right? Or again, not having a skip button, yeah, like, it is. I am also enjoying how, like, a lot of other games are picking up the, like, Grand Blue Relink was the first case I saw in, like, kind of the bigger mainstream for anime-style games, but giving, like, the kind of summary recap when you skip, right? So you're like, okay, I can skip, but at least gives me, like, the basic gist of what happens. Because I know a lot of people don't want to, like, sit and enjoy the story, and that's totally fair. It's not for everyone, and sometimes, like, they do fucking yap on way too goddamn long. There are definitely some parts of like stories that I've played on stream that if I wasn't on stream and could at least like yap with chat while doing certain story parts, I'd be like, oh my god, I would just fucking speed read this part so fast. Like, I just want to get through this fucking old man yapping about the irrelevant politics of his Greco-Roman world that we're standing in right now. Which was a moment that happened in the Black Beacon stream. Yeah, GBF probably does that too. Yeah, that's what I thought. I didn't want to, like, say it in case I was misremembering, but yeah, GBF, yeah, that's just a GBF thing, which is nice to see other gachas especially picking that up. Persona light vibes and the funk? Yeah, I'm really enjoying the musical style so far. If they keep this kind of, like, urban funky thing going, I'm going to really love the game just in terms of its, like, aesthetic and vibe. Because, like I said, I really love urban settings. Like, my favorite settings are, like, things like urban, like, Magipunk, or things like that, or Cyberpunk. Like, I prefer urban settings. I find them a lot more interesting, a lot more alive compared to, like, a lot of fantasy stuff, or stuff that feels a little bit less isolated and less metropolitan, you know? I don't know, it's my preference. That's kind of what has me so interested in this game, especially. Because, and Ananta as well, because, I don't know, good city vibes. It's also part of why ZZZ is my favorite Monomahoyo game, because the vibes in New Eridu are peak. You love the funk? Oh yeah, no, it's great. Eversoul, which is a Korean gacha, has story skip synopsis. Hell yeah. Shadowrun is right there for Magic. Yes! Shadowrun is... the Shadowrun games are great, too. I have not had the chance to actually play the TTRPG before, although I have listened to some, like, Let's Plays and stuff. What do they call them now? Let's Plays for D&D, for, like, TTRPG D&D sessions? I don't remember. Anyway, yeah, that's always been my preferred setting. Like, cyberpunk is still pretty much my favorite like setting genre outside of like actual magipunk, but there is not a lot of actual magipunk media out there. Arcane's like the only really big one that's there right now. Ahem, allow me to introduce myself. I, Nanali Kalukas, am the Ichidaime of the greatest family in the future of Hetero. The Kalukis. Jesus fucking Christ, girl. That's a lot of proper nouns. Okay, so rich kid. Gotcha. And then child. Sakuri. Empty bottle? What milk bottle? You must be mistaken. Only Kiromaru can stomach something that smells so strange. Oh, they're also like a little Oni demon sort of thing.
Little creature with the hat.
Yep.
With the hat.
Something, something, you've never been in the allegation, something, something. Yahoo! Wait, her name is actually Mint!
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, when you said Mint, I thought you were joking about her looking like Maid Mint. That's why I kept saying, like, Mint, like,
her name's
Miku Mint.
Mint.
Oh, okay, her name is actually Mint. Okay, I just thought you were joking about the fact that she kind of looks like Maid Mint. She has a similar color scheme at the very least. Oh, that's funny. Yahoo! I'm Mint from Containment Unit 2. If you need any help, feel free to ask me. Lacrimosa, the only A rank I'm actually interested in so far. Oh wait, never mind, she's there. Tomatoes. Yeah. Lacrimosa likes tomatoes. One day, Lacrimosa will wake up from a tomato bed and live life in a tomato castle. I'm not sure if I like her as much anymore.
She's silly.
She is silly. I don't know, it's just like one of those, like, the whole, like, third person thing can be, like, incredibly cute or incredibly cringe, and that's my concern.
That's fair. I
But
mean,
we'll see how they handle it.
So
yeah, exactly.
I like it.
I mean, that's why I don't like how Sparkle does it. But I actually do now have something of a fondness of Sparkle, but not because of Star Rail, it's because the Honkai x Honkai and Impact, like, actually gave her a lot of, like, nuance and character.
Doesn't she not even do it in Star Rail if you're playing in English?
Do what?
Do, like, self-reference. Hi, Port.
No, she doesn't really third person much at all, I don't think.
Yeah. See, I have the Japanese audio, so you could hear her doing it constantly, but the text doesn't do it at all.
Interesting. Oh, so she does third person?
Yeah, she refers to herself as Hanabi constantly.
Oh, cringe.
If you want to know more about the characters, click on Learn More. There's actual blurbs.
Oh yeah, I'm just clicking through all of them real quick just to see. Endless desires, never sated. This is the curse that binds you, me, and all of humanity. Well, at least in like what is very
maniac,
right? I mean, at least out of what definitely seems like the standard banner A rank characters, we at least get one like hag out of the bunch, and not just a bunch of children. All right, let's learn more about Mint. A rising star in the A rising star in the Bureau of Anomaly Control's Containment Unit 2. Mint is a living dictionary of people and places in Hetero. Whether it's the stern finance expert of the General Affairs Office, the shaky-handed uncle from the staff canteen, the taciturn chief of the Boderia, or the enthusiastic guide at the DSD pop, Mint can chat with anyone, ... but only during off hours. You can talk about anything and everything with Mint, and she can keep up with any conversation, ... probably. Except for the results of the BAC containment safety exams. Haha, we love bubbly, social, happy idiots.
Yep. Yeah, I don't really like the design choice for the website, how it's all hover.
Yeah, this is a little awkward. I mean, it's fine now that I know it's there, but it was definitely a bit of a flashback moment when it happened the first time.
Yeah.
I saw it with my very own eyes, I swear. The girl just lifted up the vending machine, gave the machine a good look, and took all the tomato jelly that came out. Isn't she a bit out of touch with how vending machines work? Why didn't you help her out? Oh, Port dead. That I wouldn't dare to. She's one of those enigmatics from the ETD. I might end up like the vending machine for all you know. Lacrimosa carrying an armful of tomato jelly with her lets out a sneeze in front of the now empty Tomato 100 vending machine. Even among the enigmatics of ETD, that free spirit named Fadia, is one of the greater menaces that leaves most colleagues at a loss. So, the order came. We grouped with ETD4. I reminded her that Command wanted no casualties in this mission. She just smiled and told me to close my eyes. Right, that was a beautiful smile, but I swear I wasn't looking forward to anything. That ain't the point! Alright, anyways, the thing I know, something pressed against my lips. I opened my eyes to witness the taker of my first kiss, and it was the oddity we were just chasing after in the sewers. My first kiss, oddity, from the sewers. Be thankful that she had the leisure to play around with you, with your poor disarrayed souls. For when a worthy prey enters our hunting grounds, bring me pain, show me. Well, okay, hopefully, with like the very clearly BDSM influenced crazy lady characters, they can definitely be good. They can also definitely be like very flat and boring. So I hope that she isn't, but we'll see. Luke, I am your Fadia. Real VA potential? Who? Me? Nah. Hexmaniac Pro Max. Yeah, questionable hover design, definitely, Ryan. We're taking UX and UI in uni right now. Yeah. I learned a decent little chunk about UX back in like my early 20s when I was doing a decent amount of like I was working with I was working in like a restaurant consultancy doing a lot of IT stuff, and I also did a little bit of like freelance like web design and development at the time before, you know, Squarespace and all these different other things existed. So I did take like a few courses on and learn a bit about UX design. It's really interesting stuff, actually. The star attraction of the antique shot Avon, the most renowned family head in the Bridge District and a rising star Esper in Hetero, steadfast and dignified, generous and kind, wise and calm. Nanalie has participated in why can I not say that fucking name right? Nanalie has participated in numerous major anomaly containment and notification operations, including Danzo Boro's Revenge, Fluffy Demon King Showdown, and the V-Class Wrath GR Cloud Crisis. With her signature move, the Koloki's Ultimate Death Shadow Nether Punch, she sweeps through all opponents undefeated. 1,000 forms per comment, delete this. Oh god, no, is she a fucking Chuny? This is massive Chuny vibes.
That's awesome if she is. I like her outfit a lot.
Her outfit is really cute, actually. Yeah. Her outfit is really cute.
Jacket with skirt.
Yeah. I mean, it's along a similar, like, I mean, the shape language and design elements are very different, but it's along the same, like, actual fit composition as, like, what Belle wears. With, like,
I guess.
I don't know, the silhouette ends up being a little bit similar to it, but it is a jacket instead of a vest. I don't know, it is, I guess, reminding me a bit of Belle, but that might be because of, like, the jellyfish wiggling it's during her idle animation here, and Belle is, as we all know, a jellyfish.
Yeah. Jellyfish.
I want to go to a library with her to study mechanics. That's her vibe. Hell yeah. Okay, let's take a look at these other... Oh, whoops, that's not... What? No, I don't want to look at my fucking jobs. Jobs. I do have some interviews lined up for next week, so I do want to make a proper stream schedule for next week, but I might have to end up shifting days around depending on how the interviews go. Because in hospitality, it's incredibly standard that if you do an interview, and they like you in the interview, you'll do a stage afterwards, which is basically like a shadow shift. So they can kind of so you can see what they're like, they can see what you're like, and you can like get a bit of an initial feel of how good you are as a fit in both sides. So if I end up having any stages that conflict with my stream schedule, I may have to move the days around a bit, but we'll see. Yahoo! I'm Mint. Oh wait, I already looked at them. Oh wait, what am I doing? Wait, we already looked at this. Wait, yeah, we've looked at all the characters now, right?
You didn't do Sakura.
Oh, I didn't do Sakura? Okay. Why is the top bar not here until I click that?
Because it's a different page.
Oh right, I didn't do the creature. I forgot because she's a creature. First, don't feed random things to Kiromaru. Second, don't look down on people. Third, don't open the third shelf in the fridge. Sakura, the rule maker for the fridge sticky notes at the antique shop Avon, although to this day, those who actually follow these rules are few and far between. If you anger Sakura, beware of her anomaly hammer named Kiromaru and don't get too close. Avon and wait, is that okay? Avon Antique Shop is not liable for anything swallowed or for any bitten butts. Okay.
That's awesome.
Well, that's a decent amount of characterization and very little information.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, her and the cat girl, the red cat girl work.
Yeah, I mean,
stuff, I guess.
She is a gremlin that has a gremlin hammer, I guess.
I guess those two are going to be the first ones that you meet, so
Yeah.
probably Red Cat is your free unit.
Might want to use a different browser for stream? It's whatever. If I click on any of these bookmarks, like nothing particularly bad would happen for accidentally clicking any of them. Okay. I just realized that I opened up like fucking 4 of these. Intel.
Yeah. I don't know where you got the names for some of these.
Okay, it's funny to me that in this first one, immediately like mint ass, and then the immediate next one is pointing at mint ass. Content creators recruitment project. Yo, no way! I'm a content creator.
No way, what?
Yeah, I'll sign up for this later. Or do I do it live on stream right now?
Well, give us all your info now.
Let's see what they ask for. Video live stream, minimum of 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, TikTok, or Twitch. Wait, 1,000 subscribers on Twitch? Don't you mean followers? What?
Surely it means followers for Twitch.
Unless you have $5,000 of revenue from subs every month, you can't cover our fucking pay. It has to be
Not
followers.
allowed.
That's insane.
Isn't TikTok also followers? Like,
Vouch, thanks Jinx for lending me your Lambo the other day. If I had the money for a Lambo, I would not buy a Lambo. I would buy like a new fucking like Camry or something like that, and then spend the rest on other shit. I do not give a fuck about my car. I just want it to get from place to place and be very low maintenance and last a long time. If you don't meet the above criteria, but believe your channel offers unique strengths, you're encouraged to apply and provide a brief explanation in your application. Approvals will be considered on a case-by-case basis. Let's go. Alright, main. Time to apply.
I don't make content at all. What?
But you can use your unique strength of a wooing at feet.
Surely.
Surely. I don't know. Maybe Mish could look into this as well.
She could. I don't think she's that interested. But...
Yeah, fair. Priority given to creators with previous NTE related. Every fucking time I see NTE, I swear. Every time I make an NTR joke, I'm cutting my chances of being able to get into this program.
Nah.
Those whose gaming-related content constitutes over 60% of that output. I don't know if I qualify for that. Your email. Well, I actually don't have a problem doxing this email because it's literally the one that's on the YouTube as the business contact email.
Awesome.
It's Jinx for realsies. Actually, I just fucking made this one. Help me, YouTube. Yep, Jinx for realsies at gmail.com. I just made this new one for official things, since I realized that I realized that with all the other stuff in like my other primary email that it was originally linked to, it gets lost. I will get a lot of things lost. Like I didn't see like Suntide emailed me initially before popping in my chat to like ask about the collab, and I just didn't see it because it got drowned out in my other emails. So if any of you have professional business inquiries or want to send me random furry porn, you can just send it to jinjinxforrealsies@gmail.com. Because
One of these
I am
things
an
is not like
adult.
the other.
True. Me get professional business inquiries? Crazy. Nah. YouTube. Select your gacha game, general game. Really just gacha game at this point. VTuber. Can I say Illustrator when I've drawn on stream twice? Sure, why not? At least my thumbnails have silly little drawings of mine on them.
I mean, you drew your own guy.
Voice actor or actress. Does me reading out the things in different voices with a radio presenter's voice count as voice acting? My dream car is a Chevy Volt, but they discontinued it. The thing with having Lambo money is you have money to pay someone else to deal with it. Fair. And I told the girl this, and she said, "Dream figure." I mean, hey, it's fine for your dream car to not be a super expensive car. Why does your dream car have to be incredibly expensive? I'd rather spend the difference in money on like actually investing in a business or starting a bar or something, or you know, anime figures,
I love anime.
or an unnecessarily expensive computer. Like there are different things I'd much rather spend Lambo money on than a fucking Lambo. I don't even like driving. I rarely drive. I live in downtown Phoenix so I can walk most places. Why is GTA its own genre? Don't worry about it.
It is the genre there, that's true.
Don't worry about it, because A, it's directly relevant to this game, and B, GTA isn't a game, and it isn't a genre. It's a lifestyle. Thank you very much. Launching Stratos Zero. It's a concept rally car. Ah, neat. GTA is a lifestyle. Please fill in your channel account URL that you used to wish to apply for the NTR content creator program. Wait, am I allowed to stream NTR on YouTube? Smile. I am not gonna stop making these jokes. If this gets me out of the program, I don't care. Does the gaming-related content constitute over 60% of your custom in the chat? Let's take a look, guys. Is over 60% of content related to games? We may never know. The world may never know. I wonder. Does this look like 60% gaming content? 80%? Yep. Okay, shit. Actually, Ryan's right. I'm fucked, guys.
It's so true.
It's actually over.
So real.
It's actually fucking over.
We need to get that yap down to 4.
Nah, dog, but I wanna.
I mean, you're doing it right now, technically.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, true. Does filling this out on stream counts? We love meta.
You reacted to the trailer. That's content.
It's true. This is technically NTE related content, and it did ask if I've created it. And technically, having been on stream doing that previously is technically creating that content. It now exists in the past.
Exactly.
Don't feel like typing it again. Also, why do I have to do what? Okay. Optional. Subscribe or follow account of this channel is 137k now. Goddamn, we have dropped down like over 20k, and I'm honestly amazed it's only been 20k. Like that's actually genuinely surprising to me. 137k. Number of creations. I should probably do 170,000 in case they have like an auto sorting thing. They'll pop it down to thinking it's 137 or something because they don't clean data properly, which is always possible. The number of creations you have made in the last 3 months in this channel account. Fuck. Live streams. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Just seeing the progress of my thumbnails is kind of entertaining to me. Like, we went from this to this. To my unnecessarily detailed painting of the ugliest of bastards. Has NTN been officially released yet? No, NTE isn't out yet. They have a closed beta sign up, and I'm specifically signing up for the content creators one right now because it's a separate sign up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, and then like what, fucking 2 videos? 31. And yeah, I haven't made any new shorts because, making shorts. There is a part of me that wants to do like stupid fucking, God. What's her full fucking name again? It's gonna bother me if I don't say this correctly. Surely it's in here. Surely it's in here. Wait, why isn't it in here? She makes content all the fucking time. Fuck. Okay. Fucking asexual Prince VTuber girl who recently left her.
Rin Penrose?
Rin Penrose, thank you. I was like, I remember it's Rin, but I couldn't remember her last name. Yeah, Rin Penrose. I have kind of wanted to make like Rin Penrose kind of shitpost shorts. I just don't feel like doing a lot of editing these days. I just need to hire Mish to make shorts for me, smile.
Sure, he's been still enough time making our own.
31. The average views of your creations the last 3 months is... Oh, god damn it. Oh, no. So cooked. I mean, like 1,000 probably, right? Actually, no. You know what? We're gonna be extra. Because this is also a spreadsheet This is also a spreadsheet channel.
You're gonna just... Alright.
We are going to find out the exact average.
Let's go.
I'm not gonna bother waiting by time, though, even though I could, because that's a bit too much. Exact
that I just asked
average.
For video.
The exact NTRE average. Alright. Okay, this is too little data for me to, like, care about actually scraping. So let's just... Oh my god, please, just let me... Thank you. Okay. Okay. I could actually just download this as, like... I could just actually, like, do a custom report download of this in YouTube Studio, but it's more funny to do it completely manually. Alright, 712, 651, 1200... Actually, no, you know what? We are going to be extra about this. I do want to know the exact number.
Amazing.
I want to know the exact number of views. It's important. Okay. 1249. 1315. It's not exact. Oh, now it is. Yup. Gacha spreadsheeting channel. I mean, this did used to be a gacha spreadsheeting channel. Gotta do a few throwbacks every now and then, you know? 823. Whoop. 1635. 12. 1109. Kaching Main's flashback. Oh, yeah. I haven't talked to our teachers and peeps in a while. I wonder how they're doing. I should make some effort to reconnect. I'm kind of bad about that. 798. 765. It does appear that the numbers improved once I stopped doing actual horrible shit posts as thumbnails. Like, these aren't even good quality shit posts. They're just bad shit posts.
What?
765, 600, 12, 36, 2,543. 1495. 2106. I really wish my fucking external numpad worked right now, but one of the buttons is not working that great. So much faster to type on a numpad than use the top of a QWERTY keyboard for this.
Yeah, numpads are so nice.
Oh. Wow, crazy. The Monster Hunter Wilds content got a lot more views. Who the fucking thought it?
What?
Crazy.
On the Monster Hunter channel?
No way.
No.
Hey, this also was a Genshin channel. Thank you very much.
The dark times.
The darkest of times. Oh, wait. Is this one, like, even public? Or was this... No, that's the unlisted one. Okay, yeah. Actually, what are these other ones unlisted now I think about it? I do have some unlisted ones. Okay, yeah, no. These are all listed. Doesn't count if it's unlisted. And I'm not saying that to pad my numbers. 2,574. $3,367. And then we have the 2 videos that did not perform that well because they were just a lazy clip of me umming and ahhing in streams. God, the fucking To Thieves and Not The Thieves one, re-listening through them, it's like, oh my god, I did this after like an 8-hour stream at 5 in the goddamn morning, and I cannot stop umming and ahhing because I'm tired of shit. So many ums and likes. Alright. Actually, we can just do an average function. 2,317, just making sure I didn't have an extra entry in there. Okay, there we go. 2,317, now we know. 2,317. This was incredibly necessary, chat. We had to do this.
Really? Like, it's more NTE content, you know? You gotta find out for the spreadsheet.
See, NTE content creator program judges and people, see? I'm taking this very, very seriously. Netarare is a very serious subject. I am destroying my chances. Used to do gacha game math. Used to do gacha game math and optimizing. Nowadays, mostly just have fun. Streaming gacha games and related content. I personally own the channel above and can provide proof of this. If I cannot prove my ownership of it afterwards, I will lose my role as an NTE content creator. Motherfucker! Please be a short one. Some of these fucking captures require you to do like 10 in a row, and it's a pain in the ass.
I think it only does that when you like mess them up slightly. I don't know. Maybe? I don't know. I've had PayPal require like 10 before, where I was pretty sure I did the first like 5 at least perfectly well, but... Well, yeah, sometimes it's like a pixel that it's like, no, actually you're wrong. I don't know. Those ones suck.
Yeah, it's always weird too. Like that last one had like the wheel that was over in 2 boxes. Like that's still technically part of the motorcycle, right?
Yeah, like what do you want? It's not.
Submit another response. Smile. Okay, well, guys, we officially signed up for the creator. Well, god damn, the music is fucking boppin' in this game, and like boppin' is very much the appropriate verb to use here because this shit's funky and I love it. Neverness to Everness, NTE, is a supernatural open-world RPG developed by Hana Studio. The story begins in the city of Hetero, where you play as the first quote-unquote unlicensed anomaly hunter. You will join the antique Antique Shop Avon, cut that part out, which relies on taking on anomaly commissions from the public to stay afloat. Alongside your diverse and extraordinary partners, you'll explore various urban mysteries, experiencing an array of adventures filled with laughter and tears, and crafting your unique urban saga. I'm feeling like extra dramatic today, I don't know why.
Why not, you know?
Yeah, why not? Oh, I see. The Hetero part is just like looking at this stuff. God damn. Tesla got some high kicks going. Yo, I just realized she's doing that shit in platforms. Let's go. They add extra weights to the snap kick. Yeah, no, this last panel especially has me, like, extra excited. Because, like I said, I really hope they do some interesting things with their storytelling. That would be really nice to see. I mean, the animation work in the trailer was really good.
Yeah, the trailer was good.
Like, that is, like, my only primary concern with Silver Palace, from all the shit we were looking at, like, in the last stream with it, is just that we didn't really get any taste of what, like, the storytelling is gonna look like in the game. And, like, that is a pretty big factor with, like, modern 3D gacha games, right? It definitely, I don't know, with, like, the standards, or not even the standards, the expectations set by, like, the big three MiHoYo games and WUWA, I can see it being fairly difficult for, like, the classic gacha, like, visual novel storytelling style to really hit a mainstream audience as well, because they're used to shit being, like, fully voiced and, like, in-game models and shit like that, right? So,
yeah,
the quality of storytelling in terms of, like, just the presentation of the story and, well, cinematography techniques and things like that is going to be pretty important for, like, hitting expectations, I guess. If you want to pull away any players from, like, the player base of, like, the big four, and, like, realistically you kind of have to. I say big four because, like, that's the context for a game like this, but I mean, Love and Deep Space is the only thing that competes with Genshin and Star Rail in revenue. And I'm not including that though, because it is an Otome game and a very different from the target audience of this game, right? Yeah. Is there anything else on this website? We covered everything? Alright guys, if you're interested in the beta for Neverness to Everness, where is it? Wait, no, we're doing this right. We're doing this right. Where the fuck was that? Oh shit, wait, no, we did miss something. Yo! Okay, yeah, real quick, we did miss something. Oh, that's really, I love that, it's cute. I'm just excited for the urban setting. I love urban settings. Urban settings with, like, a little touch of, like, weird wibbly wobbly and magic or whatever, technology or whatever, is, like, hands down my favorite settings. I just find cities, it's also, like, when I, like, GM in, like, tabletop RPGs, because I've been a GM and, like, the GM 90% of the time for, like, the past 16 years, actually.
Old man.
Very old. Hey, I am a hag-loving hag who loves hags who also love hags. But, I've always had the most fun when we play in an urban setting, because cities are so much more living and breathing and so much more interconnected and populated, which allows for more interesting stories, in my opinion, right? I mean, in a story in the city, you can beat up a random mook on the streets, but because you're in, like, this dense city, said mook might have brothers. They might have an entire family. They might have, like, an entire group of boys who want to jump you in response. They might be related to affiliated to the X organization or things like that. And it has, like, these downstream consequences that are much more alive and dense in a city environment compared to, like, what you see in more sparse environments like a classic fantasy city or things like that. I just find that more interesting for storytelling potential. Unheard Shores. Escape the city grind and discover Unheard Shores, the ultimate getaway for locals in the know. Nested here is the dazzling Orichalco's Imaginist, where, oh, god damn it. where chart-topping stars light up the stage with epic concerts. But the real magic? The jaw-dropping natural beauty. Whether you're pitching a tent in the rugged mountains or hopping aboard the sea train, whistle blaring, seagulls soaring, you'll be swept away by the one-of-a-kind azure allure of this coastal gem. Why am I like reading the promotional materials of like the city hall right now?
Why not?
I think same things could be explored in higher fantasy settings as well. They can, but like I guess the thing is like when I say like cities, I am talking about like denser metropolises, right? Because like you can have that in cities as well in like fantasy settings. But I also think just like a big part of it too is the like with like more modern urban settings for me is also the presence of like interconnectivity technology. Because like technology and whatever can be like interesting flavor, it can be combat power system stuff, but like part of what makes urban so interesting to me too is like the level of interconnectivity technology that exists. Because I mean the degree differs depending on what it is, right? But you have things like telecommunication, you have social media, you have forum boards, message boards, these kinds of things. That provides much more interesting human relationship and interconnectivity based storylines that are much harder to have in a setting that does not have that combination of that kind of interconnectivity technology, as well as like the dense nature of like an urban metropolis or city. And I just think that makes things much more interesting. I mean, that's a big part of what makes Durarara, which is still one of my favorite like anime. And that's part of what makes Durarara so interesting is that level, is like the way they implement like the message boards and the forums and everything into the actual story and plotline. And those are the kinds of things that you don't even have to make like a big central plot point like they do in Durarara with it, but it becomes an important aspect and factor to what stories can be told. But yeah, I'm an urban fantasy / cyberpunk enjoyer as well. Deep dig, yep. Because for every 2 minutes of actual doing things on stream, we gotta have 5 minutes of yap. Anyway, bridge crossings.
5 minutes of yap.
Smile. The historic heart of Old Town, where two mighty sea-spanning bridges meet, earning it the name of Bridge Crossings. This gem tops heteros and livability charts and its budget-friendly vibe and laid-back rhythm. It's the kind of place where quirky, one-of-a-kind shops, too unique to thrive anywhere else, flourish, tucked away in the cozy hidden lanes. It's a vibe you won't find anywhere else. I really wish I had like an actual face tracking VTuber model, because it would be entertaining to see what my facial expressions look like while I do this.
Simply rig it yourself, easy.
I mean, no, I mean that is legitimately the plan. Once my illustration skills are to a level I feel happy with, I'm going to make my own live 2D model, and Wilt is gonna teach me how to and help me rig it.
Nice.
Because, I mean, I know plenty enough artists and riggers, and I could just pay someone to do it right now, but, like, I want it to be a personal goal of mine to learn those skills and kind of have that growth myself. The Miguel District, a traveler's retreat, where the city's grandest natural beauty meets its tallest landmark. It's the ultimate weekend hotspot for locals and visitors alike. Take a leisurely stroll under the iconic Hetero Sky Tower, glide across the shimmering Caltrip Lake, or dive headfirst into the bustling Noetic Bridge shopping scene. One epic shopping spree here, and you'll be riding a wave of good vibes all week long. Yeah, baby. We love good vibe weeks. Am I gonna have to, like, cut all of this stupid radio host bullshit together and make a short out of it or something? New Herland District. Sec, my IEM popped out again. I need to probably tie up my hair so this stops happening. The dazzling New Herland District, where towering skyscrapers pierce the sky and the biggest names in business call home. This is Hetero's glittering crown jewel, a wealth-soaked hub that draws the elite, the ambitious, and the ultra-rich. More than just the city's poshest playground, interesting choice to use posh there, it's the beating heart of the fiercest, most lucrative anomaly hunter markets, where fortunes are made and rivalries ignite. Let's go, we love rich people part of town. But that's all pretty cool. It's nice that they have this. It is cute that they're kind of focusing on these different neighborhoods, and I am really enjoying that, like, as much as I'm fucking memeing on this, like, City Hall brochure, like, text that they're giving for each of them, it is actually really nice, and it's kind of establishing the tone really nicely for the game, right? Because it has that, like, more kind of, like, I guess, like, ZZZ, fun, bubbly sort of tone, and we haven't seen much suggestion of, like, anything on the darker side yet, which is part of what I like about ZZZ. It's, like, the first... It's the only of the modern MiHoYo games that actually is willing to, so far, really fully approach in a storytelling sense these darker topics and concepts in a more nuanced way since, like, Honkai Impact and GGC, because that's, like, the standard in the previous Honkai games. There is a meme in the community for, like, the previous Honkai-verse communities where there's no such thing as wholesome in a Honkai game. You're not allowed to have wholesome, only depression. And ZZZ's actually been willing to, like, dive into that more, which I respect and appreciate about it. I mean, like, Star Rail's trying to, but like in the last stream when I was doing the Star Rail story, I mentioned I kind of figured out what has been bothering me about, like, the M4 story and kind of Star Rail is that the actual story and plot itself, right? Like, the dialogue, the actual plot, the things happening and everything are really trying to sell this, like, last bastion of humanity struggling against, like, this oppressive tide of, like, chaos and entropy pushing upon and encroaching humanity as, like, we are struggling and clawing our way to try to save what is left of the world. But the actual vibe and storytelling is so, like, happy and bubbly. So it doesn't sell that atmosphere or vibe at all. And, like, ZZZ at least manages to do that to some extent in their, like, darker storylines, like the Sambi and Trigger storylines, and, like, in their cinematics and trailers that are actually on that darker, more serious side. Alright, well, we somehow managed to spend an hour and 22 looking at this shit. So, yeah, now... what we're gonna...
An hour and 20 yapping, 2 minutes looking at it.
Smile. Hey, it was more like 3-minute 30 looking at it, okay? Thank you very much.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
I wasn't reading it that fast. Alright, guys. And like it says here, you should pre-register. I'm trying to find, like, the specific thing.
You just go to the, like, on the homepage, there's, like, the beta sign-up thing.
No, there's, like, a specific... There's a specific thing I want to, like, read out while... God, where was it? I go back, will that help? That won't help. No, that's not helping at all. It was like the description of, like, the city. Where is it? Like the full description of, like, the full city and setting and game and everything. I wanted to do a funny thing.
It was at the bottom of one of the pages.
Yeah,
somewhere.
exactly. It's one of them. Oh, not that one. Was it like the Learn More page, maybe?
Maybe it's the last tab if you scroll all the way down. There's no scrolling. Wait.
Get cheap and ordinary models for like $50 to use in the meantime. Oh yeah, I know I can. I can get like a cheap model, and I could even like mess with it a bit. There's also like very like notably excellent customizable models that have been making waves lately that are also options. Like, I definitely could do that, but I still would prefer to do things myself. It's just like, I don't know. It's a project for me. I kind of want to commit to that project. Jesus fucking Christ, I cannot find the thing. I wanted to do a funny thing.
It's gone.
It's gone forever. They pulled it live just because I wanted to do the funny thing. Like, it has, like, it's on a different... Oh, wait, shit. Have I watched this? I don't think I've actually watched. Yeah, there's still more stuff to watch. But before that, I still want to do the funny thing. Pre-register button in the top right corner? I don't remember clicking through this, so I don't think so. It's just the thing that was like the general overview of like what the game is, basically. Here we go, found it. All right, cool, perfect. So we're going to take this. Let's see. Let's go to like the. Whoop. Wait. Okay, cool. So we're gonna take just like this /en. Okay, cool, yeah. Sorry, guys. So if y'all are interested in checking out the closed beta test for what the fuck is my what the fuck? Okay. In checking out the beta for Neverness to Everness NTE, definitely not R. There's the link in the chat, and it'll also be in the description. Just in case you are interested in playing Neverness to Everness, a supernatural open-world RPG developed by Hada Studio. The story begins in the city of Hetero, where you play the first quote-unquote unlicensed anomaly hunter. You will join the antique shop Ivan, which relies on taking on anomaly commissions from the public to stay afloat. Alongside your diverse and extraordinary partners, you'll explore various urban mysteries, experiencing an array of adventures filled with laughter and tears, and crafting your unique urban saga. If that sounds good to you, click on the link right now. That I don't have any kind of sponsorship or affiliate. I don't really know why I'm doing this bit. So you can sign up for the closed beta now and see if you can be in with the gang. That was too much effort for a fucking ship.
No, it'll help you get into the creator program.
True. 1 minute 26. We'll cut that into a short and send it to and email it to them. Okay. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, there are still apparently more videos that I haven't actually seen yet, so we can take a look at those. Let's see. Like, I remember seeing these, but I don't know if I've seen all of these, so let's just take a look-see, Trying to close all these fucking tabs. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this one is one I've seen before, right? Yeah. This is the... Yep. It's a video page and you're playing the background music still? Yeah, no, this was the one that released last year that had the driving and the part that got me the most interested in the urban stuff.
I didn't watch this full thing, but I saw parts of it.
Yeah, right here, you got a little gliding. But yeah, then we get into this. This looks fun. I want to do this.
Yeah, that's so cool.
Yeah, I want to be able to do that. With skyscrapers and an urban setting, hell yeah.
Wait, is that limited to her? That looks like her skill.
Yeah, the actual wall running part was like a skill of hers. So it's very possible that they will be putting movement-based things into skills for the characters. And then it's time for GTA. Yep, that's about how I drive in these games. Oh my god, that's just like my GTAs. Crash into them. Crash into them! Let's go! Wait, are the trees invincible in this game too? You haven't played GTA, right? You said?
No, I watched Mish play through the
story. Okay. Yeah, if you play GTA, you're familiar with the trees at some point in your time playing GTA because you can knock down fucking everything and then you'll run into like a random tree at 100 miles per hour and it'll just completely crash and flip your vehicle and kill you because the trees are invulnerable.
Yeah, there's like a random bush that does that to Mish.
Yeah, that'll happen too.
Most of the bushes are not solid, but then occasionally just, for some reason, invincible.
Smile. Okay, anyway, seeing that one. I don't know if I've seen this one. Oh my gosh, why? Yo, I haven't, but this track fucking... Yo, this track slaps. Hold up, hold up, hold up. We gotta do this right. Thumbs up. Okay, let's go. Okay, yeah, I fuck with this track. Fuck with it hard.
What that big spike in the middle of the viewership was.
We love electronic vuvuzela. Hotori! Wait, what'd that say?
Yeah. Your Hotori?
No, the one after that.
Oh, wait, we have more? Okay.
Yeah, there's apparently more names. This came out a few months ago, though. This is not new.
Okay.
Let me turn off this track. Oh, it just... Great, of course it stops right as I pull it up. I fuck with this too. The music has so far been pretty peak for this game. We're back to our nice funky city music.
Oh.
I'm a fan.
Where's the tiny truck?
Yup. Drifts.
Look.
Yeah, I am vibing with this setting so far. Why did they show the kid fucking flipping over the railing?
That's awesome. Thank you, Sakai.
Like, they cut to her just to watch her flip over a railing that's like 1.5 times her height. Okay, cool basic attack string. Had a perfect dodge. I had a... Was that a QTE? Looks like it was a QTE, actually. Oh yeah, they also have a QTE system. You can see the flashing around the border. Let's go. Perfect dodge. Alt. Okay, the gameplay is looking better than it did in the initial trailer. I mean, I think a big part of it too, though, was the animation work was so alpha in like the original like the very, very first gameplay trailer that was a little scuffy, but that looked a bit better at least. But you know, it's also definitely not like the focus of this. Plus, I want to hit this track again. Like, this shit actually bops. Edgar. Hotori. Okay, so yeah, so she's... That seems to suggest she's definitely standard S. She's covering the entire name! Daff something L. Daffodil, maybe?
There's 2 L's. Oh, it could be Daffodil. Well, is there 2 L's?
Yeah, it looks like there's 2 L's, though, so... Yeah, what the... This is not helpful, NTE! If they have like a radio, if they do like the GTA radio station thing, and this is like the this is a radio station choice for driving around, this is definitely my radio station choice. I'll fucks with that. Okay, looking back at combat things, super fast. They showed off like QTE stuff, right? Oh, interesting. Is that just showing that her skill is ready, not her ult? Huh. Perfect dodge. Dodge counter with invulnerability. Okay, yeah, so we have these little borders around them, which suggests that they are ready for QTE. Did they get ready for QTE off the dodge counter, or was that already happening? No, it was already happening. And then they swap, and it... Yeah, swap, and it pops a QTE attack. Swap and a pops a QTE attack. We haven't so far been able to see anything as what the trigger requirement for a QTE is, though. Yeah, we've just seen them use QTEs. We haven't seen any, like, trigger requirements. I mean, QTE gameplay can be pretty fun. Why is it showing up again? This fucking Honkai, music video fucking destroys me. It destroys me. My heart won't go on. Okay, so we saw fucking. I love Royals thumbnails. I love royalties thumbnails. Subscribe. Let's see what else they have. Was that it? Okay, yeah, I think that was it. That's... Yeah, that's it. Looks like... Wait, no! Wait, no. Wait. No, we didn't see that one yet. I'm stupid. Okay, that's not the one we just watched. Interesting. Is Hotori the proprietor or something? Kinda seems like it. This is really cute. Yo, what? I wasn't expecting this. I'm loving that they're going with like a more fun, like Western cartoon inspired anime style for this, like more of your panty and stocking sort of thing. It's cute. Not quite as chibi as like panty and stocking though, but a lot more of that like squash and stretch deformation and things. Much more dynamic. Just a really cute sequence. That's a lot of piss. Oh no, the piss is brown. What a cute little motley crew. We love found families. And then it seems like the other stuff is just all like reaction videos and stuff. But Okay. Yeah, I guess that's burp. I guess that is everything for NTE. We don't really have anything else to look at now. Oh, wait, they had a dev interview? Sure, why not?
Now we just gotta wait 2 years for the beta.
Smile.
Hello， 大家好，这里是。
I mean the thing that came out yesterday was the announcement for the beta tests. At the very least, the beta is gonna be coming up soon. Launch, we have no fucking clue. Launch, we have no clue, but it seems
the first beta.
Yeah.
So I assume there's probably more.
Yeah. I mean, it's likely to have at least 2, right? But it does kind of depend on how much they decide they need to change, I guess. They aren't going like the Kuro direction and doing like technical tests first. Like they're not doing like the Kuro and Hypergriff thing with Enfield. They're just doing beta tests, and it seems like they've got a pretty decent build. At least from the gameplay they've shown, considering the gameplay they originally showed was last year, they have like what looks like a pretty decent build and an idea what they want to do. So hopefully the beta is like actually just a beta and not like technical test stuff.
I could see it coming out in a year.
Yeah,
slightly.
Yeah, or maybe I could see like earliest Q4 this year maybe, but more likely next year, like Q1 or 2. I say that having zero idea how game development timelines work. But we're here to talk vibes. We're here to talk like nice hotter vibes. Because NTE is, if there is anything I can say as a summary of my feelings in NTE right now, it's that it has like killer vibes. They are passing the vibe check right now. And if there's anything that gets me interested in the game, it's the hags and the vibes.
想和大家来聊一聊这段实际演示背后的开发细节。第一站，我们将带大家来到海特洛市，这是一座庞大和高尖科技与潮流，同 同时又极具生活气息的大都市，其意象管理和艺能利用都走在世
I
界
am
前
being
沿。
inconvenienced
作为
from
游戏
covering
中
the
我们第一个遇
subtitles.
到的城市，
Smile
包含了多个城市区块和重要机构，我们可以在游戏中自由游览这座与意象共存的超自然都市。这里有
I wonder if I can use my
热闹的
own
商业区
CCs. Ah,
休闲的
nah.
公园
Mine are much more readable because they're like the classic fan the classic fan sub piss yellow
海特洛的
on the
各个
black
城市设
backgrounds.
施都将为我们提供广泛的探索和互动机会，无论是享受宁静的自然风光，还是体验
Every hag who watched anime like 15 plus years ago is familiar with the piss yellow fan
一
subs.
直围绕打造一个更具沉浸感和体验深度的开放都市这个核心目的，聚焦于都市的细节呈现与玩法深度的挖掘，而非简单的
See, like, this is like
场景面积，力求让海特洛市更加的真实
more realistic and dynamic. That's exciting to me.
在这座看似平静的都市中，也有着许多不同
Systems
的现象
designer
存在于各个角落。比如小吃店里，一只章鱼在向你兜售章鱼烧；
An
或
octopus
者
is
古
selling
董店里，
takoyaki
一只
to
脑袋
you.
是电视的海獭在打扫卫生。这些就是这个世界随处可见的意象。
These are the anomalies
它
you
们
can see
存
in
在于
everywhere.
各个地方，
Yeah.
不同的意象
Sl-
在形态、
So
能力
they
或
so it looks like an
是力方面
interesting
截然
like
不同。有的
setting
意象可以和人类
colors they have in it.
有的可能会对人类造成巨大的威胁。所以大家在享受都市生活之余，也要留意身边随处可见的意象哦。不过也不用太过担心，来自意象管理局的诸多异能者会对意象进行管理、收容、泯除等各项工作。
We love creepy, scratchy
也
faces.
许也会在绊脚街碰到正在和意象苦战的娜娜丽，和她并肩战斗，泯除意象，或是遭到伊波恩古董店
Get pranked by the mischievous Sakura.
让玩吓一跳。有机会的话，你也可以搭一次九元小姐的顺风车，体验一下她
九元
时的车技。是的，
Jiyon?
未来
Jiyon?
你的伙伴们
Jiyon?
也生
Wait,
活
what
在
does he
海特
say?
洛市的各个区域。
What's Hag's?
有机会
How
的
does he
话
pronounce Hag's
你也可以
name?
搭一次九元小姐的顺风车，体验一下她送集单时的车技。是的，未来你的伙伴们也生活在海特洛市的各个。 会让玩吓一跳。有机会的话，你也可以搭一次九元小姐的顺风车，体验一下她
九元九元
你也可以搭一次九元小姐的顺风车，
九元
体验一下她
OK
送集单时的车技。是的，
Pink one.
未来你的伙伴们也生活在海特洛市。
I said hitch a ride, so I'm presuming that that's the name for the hag actually driving.
Yeah.
Especially because he uses miss. Especially because they translate the honorific into miss. So out of all of them, she is definitely the miss in this car right now. God, we love hags.
顺风车，体验一下她送集单时的车技。是的，未来
Hello,
你的伙
Lisa,
伴
but
们
hotter.
也生活在海特洛市的各个区域，在这座都市，各式各样的餐厅、便利店、游戏厅、俱乐部，你都可以随意出入，并在任何一家商店挑选商品进行交易。你还可以自主经营属于自己的商铺，负责进货。
Yo, wait, you get to manage inventory and pricing and promote. Yo, you get to do actual. Wait, you actually get to do shop management in this game? Okay, I'm actually a lot more excited now. I love resource management games.
商铺收益，你也可以选择不当老板，而是在其他的商铺中打。
You can work part-time in other
当
shops
然，
to earn some pocket
赚到的钱
money.
将由你自由支配。海特洛市会保护每一位市民的劳动所得，除了享受丰富休闲的都市生活。
Wait, so like they're like actually really focusing on adding in like urban life like flavor mechanics into the game and systems. That's interesting. Okay, I'm actually a lot more excited for this now.
你可以购置房产，拥有自己的私人空间，无论是城市公寓。
Yo, wait, you can buy an apartment. It is like my GTA. I can't wait to buy the nicest high-rise condo in this entire fucking game.
还是海景套房，你都可以通过购房中心来购买。
在如此庞大的都市中穿梭。
Shit, this is actually looking even more even more good now that we're actually getting those
制
details.
作了形态丰富、功能各异的载具，你可以驾驶汽车、摩托车等载具在城市中遨游。
Okay, see, I'm down to drive motorcycles. I just don't like driving cars in video games generally.
逼真的驾驶效果。
In GTA, I always go around on motorcycles.
天气条件下都有不同的操控体验。车
We're
辆
gonna have to
在驾驶
gacha
时
for the
还会对
cars.
周围环境
Smile.
产生影响，如碰到障碍物时。
Look, I just want like a single like
和物理效果。这种环境
I just want like a single like Japanese style crotch rocket, and I'll be happy. I'll just use that for the rest of the game.
中的居民 NPC 也能够模拟真实的驾驶行为，包括遵守交通规则、避让行人、应对突发事件等，使得整个城市显得井然有序。 当然，这并不妨碍玩家飙车漂移，感受速度与激情的魅
To
力。
feel the thrill of
特
speed
洛
and
中有许
excitement.
多汽车改
Car
装店
modding
可以在
shops.
此为你的座驾定制独一无二的造型、喷漆、贴纸。
Yeah, they are like really going in hard on like the urban life thing.
哟，
Yeah?
丰富的改装选项，让你的座驾更为亮眼。除此之外，悬挂系统、车身重心
Yo, I'm actually kind of hyped for anime
刹车
GTA
系统
now.
都得到
Fuck, they are gonna NTR one of my goddamn
改
games.
装都不只是面子工程。这时候，估计弹幕应该已经有玩家问
Then
了
just add it.
这些
Just put
真的
another one in
能够
there.
实
You
现
can
吗
fit it.
请大家对我们多点信心。经过长期的打磨，在虚幻五引擎的技术支持下 ，PCG 程序化建筑和野外生态系统可以加快制作效率。内置的采样系统
Yeah, Unreal.
极低的分辨率
Yeah, I keep hearing about how good Unreal 5 has been for like
同时
modern
也使用了一些
development
专业
timelines.
工具集合来用于整个都市的建造和搭建。由此，我们以
It's actually really cool that they did this like developer
建出庞大的都市生态。
like this developer
我们
video.
也会为每一个角色的每
It's
次
adding a
使用
lot
进
more
行
like
全方位
specifics
的
and characters to things other than just like, you know, the trailers which are just like straight
角
vibes.
色建模的面数得到了极大的提升。在应用以上这些技术进行游戏开发时，我们也考虑到了未来游戏在移动、PC、主机等全平台上的适配和优化。在开发流程中，我们会持续进行。
Oh yeah, that's right. I think there's another video. It might be the same. It might be the same video as the one that came out yesterday, but there's another one that's specifically for like
城
PS5
市是人类唯一
beta
的
sign up, I
城镇
think.
这里有日常的柴米油盐，也有繁华的车水马龙。我们希望打造一个
Not like I have or
现
ever
实
want to
交
get
汇
a PS5,
让
but
每一位来到海特
you can check out to see if it's a
都
slightly
能
different
在
video.
这里找到属于自己的快
It
乐
was also partial motorcycle in GTA. That's just more fun in my mind. They alluded to this more casual vibe stuff in their survey. Oh, yeah, you mentioned the survey. Slice of life in my gacha? Hell yeah. City slice of life? That's my
都能在这
shit.
里找到属于自己的快乐。期待很快与大家见面。
Nice. Okay. No, it's actually really cool that they did this. I kind of hope Silver Palace does something like a developer interview, because that was like very informative, and it's nice. It's interesting also to especially hear their like design philosophy and direction, because I am much more excited for this game now that I know that they're kind of really focusing on like the urban life aspect of the game. Yeah, I thought there was like a PS5 one that I saw. It might not be on theirs, it might be like a Sony, might be on like Sony's channel or something. Yeah. I'm assuming it's the same one, just with the PlayStation logo at the beginning, but... yeah, this is the same video. Right? Yeah, it's the same video.
Yes. It's
Yeah.
the same.
Hey, look, it's Weiss! I keep meaning to say Wise from like ZZZ, but I keep saying
Yeah.
Weiss because I've learned on Twitter today that it's Weiss Schnee's birthday today from Ruby. It is apparently her birthday today.
Huh.
Okay, well, official verdicts after an hour and 47 of yapping and looking at stuff. Yeah, this is very likely going to NTR one of my fucking gachas, and I don't know what to do. Enfield's also coming in now, fucking Silver Palaces too. And I didn't have much of any interest in the new Mihoyo game they're working on, but then they showed that Kiana's in it, so now I might have to play. What do I do?
Wait, another Hoyo game? What?
Yeah, they're working on a new one. People were saying, like, originally it was supposed to be, it's like an Animal Crossing-like, but it kind of looked like a Pokemon-like, based on what, like, we were seeing in, like, the recent one. They had a trailer for it, right? New
I did not hear about this at all.
Alright, no one uses Mihoyo in their titles. Or MHY in their titles. Yeah, this one. New Honkai game teaser. It's had like... It...
你好吗？
Ni hao ma? Kiana?
我现在来到了一个新的位面，
Red
上
dog.
面有好多新奇的事物，
Pudding dog?
也有
Yeah, like...
What? Huh?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What?
Brand new Honkai game. Yeah, that's a thing.
What is he doing there?
Live reaction. Bottom text live reaction.
What?
What the? Okay, I'm clicking this just because the thumbnail is like too fucking peak. What?
We got here for fucking collabs and
It's
shit.
better than not get this video demonetized or something.
Well, they hitting us with the fucking alt, bro. This shit's all the way,
Oh, was it
bro.
from after the
Oh,
saber?
Yeah, I think it was like they did this and the saber teaser just randomly at the end of the concert.
How did I not hear? about
Okay,
the
this
other
is
thing?
kind of a peak VTuber model. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. I did see the
It's
50 second.
great.
What was I expecting?
It's so
Like a 10
pixely as
minute,
well.
Like overview. Hey, how's it going? Yeah, no, it's going good, man.
The Animal Crossing game is supposedly a different game. What the fuck?
Wait, what the?
Well, I can probably skip the Animal Crossing
So-
one then, because if it's a Honkai game, I'm gonna fucking have
Why
to
you
play it.
gotta-
I'm falling like deeper and deeper into like the
Crossover Pokemon game.
Honkaiverse game. Or Honkaiverse lore shit.
Well, that was
The rabbit hole's
interesting,
deep.
bro. Who were these people? Are these the MCs? Got Chocolate Cat, Reno Flan Cake, Leche Flan. That dude,
You know, I could just make like a stupid shit post live 2D like this.
Cat, bro. Yo, this shit kind of looks like Pokemon, but in the future. Can I just say? So we got Kiana, bro. We got.
Yeah, we do.
Oh my god, I'm about to say.
But what?
I'm looking at
Blade
every
just
single
coming
thing in
from
this fucking
nowhere.
image.
And just, yeah, just
Before we-
Blade from literally
Well,
nowhere. Like, of all the HSR characters to pick, it's just the Blade out of
Well,
fucking
you can see him
nowhere.
in the background as well.
Yeah.
there.
Hutao in this game, though?
I assume
Wait.
we know most of
Wait,
his
what? Wait, did you just say
silhouette,
Hutao?
but-
Hold up.
No, I did not.
No, him.
Wait, did he?
Yo, is Hutao in this game, though? Wait. Yeah, no, I will. So that's played. That's... I don't know who the fuck that is. Yo, is Hutao in this game, though? Wait.
I don't think I see
Yeah.
Hutao's silhouette.
No, I don't see her.
We could choose, like...
I wish.
I mean, you would recognize it. I can barely remember what she looks like anymore, but... Yeah, I don't know, in these silhouettes...
I mean, the one kind of looks like her without her hat. There's like art that I've seen, but not really.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna... Default Hutao. Fucking... and probably just Soldier 11.
Oh, there she
That's
is.
probably what I'm gonna do. If
Oh.
if it's just like everyone is here Hoyo game, I'm just sticking to those two. We got a fucking bird, a log. That's a dog. I think that's gonna be a little trash panda, like a little, or maybe.
Let's go. It
kinda
looks like
looks like a Monty Mole.
It kind of looks like a mole or a
I don't know
fox to
who the
me,
fuck these
but I would love a
rebels
trash panda
are.
character.
Someone else got that. That's definitely Blade. I would just say maybe that's adventuring. I don't know anyone else with the like cap.
Yeah.
Does he have a hat? Oh, he does have a hat.
He does have a hat, he just doesn't wear it in-game.
Wait, no, that's a Pokemon. Never mind.
In the back there is someone that looks like Eva from Genshin 2. I will take your word for it, because I don't know what any of the new fucking Genshin characters look like.
Which one is that?
She is doing the creepy hands to the left.
Or a POW, whichever one, whatever the fuck they're calling it, a monster. Got a helicopter up there too. Do you see that? Yes, got a helicopter mod. So we getting Pokemon now. That's nice. I'll be honest with you. I'm down. I'm down.
Bro,
with
if we get Hutao in another game, though, that would be awesome.
After seeing Zenless, I remember seeing Zenless at first. I was like, this is not gonna be. I'm not gonna like this game, am I? And I played it. I was like, you know what? I kind of dig it. I dig it. So
See,
I'm
the problem
gonna
is,
give it a
even
chance.
if I
Let's
don't
see
end up
how it gets
liking this
Zenless.
game that much, if it's actually, like,
Yes,
lore
yeah.
relevant, I'm going to have to play it at bare minimum for the fucking story.
Hey, Hoyoverse, what if you like?
That's the
True.
problem.
That'd be nice. Like
Make it lore
nice,
relevant,
like,
Hoyo.
maybe in a platform fighter with like Tao, Hutao maybe,
And the
and
Animal
or
Crossing
Soldier
one,
11.
yeah.
I'm down to.
Oh, the guy said looks like, eventually looks more like
Soldier
Aoife?
11 are Foolish.
What does Aoife look like?
But yeah, no, Hoyo, please make a
Oh.
fighting game. I'm happy with the fucking.
Oh! Yeah, no, that looks like,
But still,
that
I'm
definitely
down
looks like
with
Aoife.
this. But could you like?
Oh, is the hat the right shape?
Please, I'd like one. Please.
The hat's
Dig it.
too flat, I think.
Oh, yeah, it is too flat. No, because this is like a cowboy cap. But he does have the suit. Oh, but Aoife's suit has like little side poofs. So yeah, maybe not Aoife then. But the suit's also too wide for adventuring. Who knows? Maybe Aoife's got a new outfit.
Good. So I'm down with this. But could you like make a fighting game, please? I'd like one.
Make a fighting game, please.
That'd be nice.
A fighting game, true.
Okay.
Hoyo fighting game.
Well, just because they have a they had a peak fucking thumbnail. And we credit here on the Gundala. We put the link in chat, and it's also gonna go in the description. Mafuya reaction vid with the peak thumbnail. There we go. Alright. You've got another subscriber purely because your thumbnail was fucking peak. Also, your model's pretty cool too. Alright, let's see. I also need to put this in the description, so I'm already editing. I might as well put it in right now. NTE Closed Beta Trailer Post link. And copy this link. NTE beta sign up. Use sign up parentheses use code Jinjinx is washed up to get nothing because I am not sponsored. lmao. Oh, that is much longer than what I was trying to. Copy. I'm Hunger. Have a great stream, guys. Thanks for popping in, Ryan. It's good seeing you. Cool. Alright, cool. Well, yeah, great. Went from like, oh, this is cute, I like the vibes, to motherfucker, I have to play this game now. You get to manage a shop, you get to buy an apartment. Like, I love urban life games.
Gacha games coming out.
Just watch. There's gonna be like we just got fucking Silver Palace. 2 days later, we got fucking NTE just dropping bombs. Like, give it a week. We're gonna just get another fucking like 3-year development, like 3 years in development open world gacha that looks incredible. Just like give it a week. There'll be another one that just pops out of fucking nowhere.
Give us more information on Anansi and Azure Pramila as well. Come
Smile. Oh goodness. Okay. Well, that was fun and interesting. Alright, so next up, probably gonna do some ZZZ, but I might do what I did last time with stream and end this stream here to make it more like more watchable, more easy to watch if people want to kind of just watch 2 hours of yapping and reacting to a 3-minute trailer.
It's your dedicated NTE content for the fill-ins thing.
True, it is purely dedicated NTE content, so that filled with way too many NTR jokes that will probably get me kicked out of the program.
Maybe you should sign up for the regular beta as well.
Yeah, maybe. But alright, anyway though, yeah, so probably go ahead and just cut this here. And then I'll be back in like 15 minutes or something for like a ZZZ stream because it's last day of Deadly Assault, so I've got to mold it. And also, it's last day of Deadly Assault.
Oh my god.
So I gotta mold some Deadly Assaults because I've been saving doing it just to do it on stream because it's fun to mold for unnecessarily high scores that are like significantly over the actual requirement to max out because it's funny to me. So yeah, be back in 15-20. If you're watching this on YouTube, there's like algorithm stuff, I guess, like, subscribe, comment your favorite NTR joke at the bottom or something. I don't know, do whatever the fuck you want, I don't really care. Bye! I need to stop stream.